Nowadays, COVID-19 has swept across the world rapidly. Governments in almost all nations have issued policies such as social distancing, quarantine, and self-isolation to prevent people from exposing to COVID-19 and stop the virus from spreading. According to the policy, people are required to stay at a specific facility or stay at home and cancel unnecessary activities. It has been months since the quarantine control effect. The question is how well the mandate works and what percentage of people follow the rule. Does the policy really work well on keeping people staying at home? With the question list above, we started our work and we scaled down the problem to do research on a city, Melbourne in Australia. The government discloses the sufficient data that can help us answer those questions. And here's our work. As you can see in the map, there are several hooks. Each hook represents a sensor. These sensors are placed in different places in Melbourne to capture a number of pedestrians in this area. So the height of the hooks represent the number that sensor captured. And on the top left, there's a slider. You can move the slider to select the data in certain date, and the date will be shown next to the slider. And when you move the slider a little bit faster, you can see the change of the number of pedestrians in the city of Melbourne. We can clearly see the people flow on almost all streets dropped significantly during the pandemic, especially in the downtown area. And the huge change of the height of hooks in the map during these 2 months show that most of people follow the government's instruction to stay at home instead of hanging out. The policy seems to work very well in the city of Melbourne. So this is our project. Thanks for listening.